Hi all. So it's Eating Disorder Awareness Week, and I always like to do something. That's why I'm doing these videos every day this month. Now, why do I like to tell my story during Eating Disorder Awareness Week? Because I think it is important for people to realize that it can happen to anybody, that it can be anybody. And I meet people, new people, and they can't ever see me as being that person with an eating disorder or that person who suffers from depression. And that's me. That's with something that I went through in my life and go through on occasion in my life. And I think it's important to just show who you are and advocate for who you are or who you've been so that other people going through might not um, be so alone, maybe. And I've been talking to a friend about it just recently um, because it seems like just recently I've come out as a lesbian. Well, I don't know. To me, it was just kind of like something that just was there, but it feels like it's such a huge thing for people, and I don't quite understand it. But at the same time, I feel like I have to, that it's my responsibility to live my life. I mean, there's no reason to hide in any way, shape, or form, and people learn by meeting people. And I always think it's interesting because I have friends that will say things, bad things about certain types of people. Maybe it's people without a job, or um, and I'll be like, well, I don't have a job, and they're like, yeah, but it's you, Jackie. It's not you. That doesn't count. And to make people realize that, yeah, I'm the same as the next person without a job, or I'm still someone with an eating disorder, like the next person with an eating disorder. Just because, I mean, we may not be alike in our journey, but at the same time, if you insult the person with the eating disorder, you insult me. Or if you make fun of gay people or lesbians, then really you're making fun of me too, even though you may think that I'm somehow different because I'm Jackie or I'm your friend or whatever, that you know me differently. So no, I'm not like those people. But really, if that's what we have in common, then how can I be any different? And owning that and telling my story of what it's like in so many different worlds that I am in, and the discrimination on in those worlds, and the hate in those worlds, and but yet to be able to find self-love and all of that muck a mess of judgment is a very difficult thing, but something I'm getting pretty good at, actually. I believe. I mean, I'm getting there. Like at first, it's kind of like, oh, I can't believe somebody would ever say that, and then it's like, well, wait a minute, they have no idea who I am. They have no idea about my journey and what life is all about. So, it's kind of like taking your story and living your story and being proud of your story no matter what people say. So, that's what I want to give you all, is my story, and that I hope that you take pride in your own story and use this week to begin the journey of self-love, because that's the only love that will be there indefinitely. And so good luck, and push for self-love and self-advocacy, and living life and being proud of everything no matter what the judgment is.